Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. On this video, I'm going to talk about my thoughts and my, if you will, 2 cents on how to compare, or better yet, how these two television sets, TCL and Samsung KS-8000, compare with each other. I was really hesitant to do this comparison because, number one, Samsung KS-8000, it's a bigger TV, 65-inch, the one that I have, and it's a high-end premium TV, meaning that has technology called quantum dot, which gives billions of colors, full wide color gamut. Okay, those quantum dot those nano quantum dot technologies that are built inside of it give you a much broader, wider spectrum of colors. All right, but since some of you would like to know my thoughts on it, I'll give you my thoughts on it and how I feel about it. This is Ratchet & Clank. It's running in HDR, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to switch to Samsung KS-8000 and we'll look at the same exact image, and then I'll let you know what's the difference. The one big difference that obviously you are going to notice is higher peak brightness with more vibrant colors of spectrum, okay, because of quantum dot technology. Those nano cells, they're built into a panel. That's what gives that television a much better, and of course has a better processor in there as well, compared to the one that's in here. But this is a budget TV. Remember, keep in mind, this is a budget TV. We're talking $600, okay? Just $100 shy of Xbox One X. All right, so let's switch to Samsung KS-8000 in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, so the first thing I noticed, I don't know if you guys will notice, is obviously a much higher peak brightness on this TV. It's hard for me to do this with a camera to show you, but it's just, it has higher peak brightness. Now, when we talk about the higher peak brightness, I'm not talking about the kind of peak brightness that it's blinding you. I'm talking about peak brightness that gives you a level of detail on HDR. The kind of level of detail where you can see this tree detailed, okay? This is kind of a level of detail I'm talking about, okay? Where you see everything in there. So, of course, Samsung KS-8000, it's a more powerful TV. I mean, you're spending $1,800 on this TV, close to $2,000. If you pay close to $2,000 for a TV, or $1,500 or $1,600 over $1,000, you better damn well have, a good picture quality, right? So, and this is why I was hesitant to compare these two, because I already know this one's better because of technology, higher peak brightness, quantum dot, So now let's go back to TCL really quick, okay? In about 3 seconds, we're going to go back to TCL. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we are now back to TCL. Obviously, TCL doesn't have that high peak brightness. It only has 700. But the one thing that this TV does have is full array of local dimming, okay? Which makes the deep dark levels better. And you can view this television from angle a little bit better, okay? Because of full array of local dimming. Not to the point where it's like, uniformity is not going to be that great, but it's still better than the edge lit, okay? With the edge lit, you're going to have that bleeding light when you're watching it from this side, okay? This one has the full array of local dimming, and it also has two different HDR formats. Now, let's be fair. Is Dolby Vision, does this TV takes the full potential of Dolby Vision? No. It's a budget Dolby Vision TV. Would Samsung KS-8000 benefit from Dolby Vision? Yes. Which is beyond me that Samsung hasn't actually decoded and compressed their metadata to support Dolby Vision, which is beyond me that Samsung hasn't done that. With over 1,000 peak brightness nits, close to 1,400 nits of peak brightness, with quantum dot, wide color gamut, Dolby Vision would have looked fantastic on Samsung KS-8000, and it's beyond me why they haven't done that. But look, what I'm trying to say here, guys, for a budget, this is a good TV. I only paid $500 for it. All right, this is a good budget 4K TV, and don't expect it to be a high end. Okay, you're not paying a high end premium price. If you had spent a high end premium price, then you can complain. You can say, "Hey, man, this kind of sucks." You're getting Roku built into it. You're getting an antenna over the air built into it. You can use it. You're getting HDR, Dolby Vision. Okay, you're getting a bunch of apps that comes with it. You're getting full array of local dimming, and you're also getting a good gaming television as well, with a good response time and very good low latency. Okay, so input lag. So for a budget, this is a good TV, but don't expect it to be like a holy grail. All right, when you buy a C7, then you should expect a holy grail because you're spending $3,000. When you buy A1E OLED, you should expect to see a holy grail. Okay, that would be like you buying a Prius and expecting to have the same quality as Mercedes-Benz S5500 or S500, that new Mercedes-Benz S500. You can't expect to have that kind of quality on Toyota Prius, okay? You get what you pay for. And this is why I really don't like doing this kind of comparisons, because first of all, it's not fair. I'm comparing something that's way down below the league of what this thing is above the league with Samsung KS-8000. All right, so let's go switch back to Samsung KS-8000 again. And obviously, of course, you're getting a much better peak brightness here, much better coloring, because this is a high-end TV. My only negative about this TV, obviously, is the bending light. That bending light of edge lit. If this TV had full array of local dimming and full array of LEDs with Dolby Vision, that's it. This would be a creme de la creme TV. You wouldn't need anything else, because you would have those deep dark levels, you would have none of that bending light, and you would have perfect peak brightness and then perfect deep dark levels. It would be as equal as Z9D, and it's beyond me as to why Samsung hasn't done that. Dolby Vision would have looked fantastic on this thing if it had those elements in it, But look, Samsung KS-8000 it's a very good balanced TV. If this TV, wasn't something that I didn't like, I wouldn't have it, C7 was a different story. C7 was just something that was way too expensive, and I wanted to keep it, but I couldn't. I had to get rid of it, man. If I had bought it for, like, let's say $1,800 or $1,600, and I got a good deal on it, then I would have definitely kept it. But I can't, man. By the way, I still have my Vizio, my M55C2. It's still there in my other room, But there you go, short little video just to kind of clarify this, because this is really, some people wanted to know my opinion on it. And also some people wanted to know whether or not I have this TV. Of course I have the TV. Everything I tell you, I have credibility, on this video. I'm not hiding anything, okay? Everything I tell you is true, all right? And I give you my honest opinion on it. So the opinion is this. Samsung KS-8000, it's a better TV. Why? Because you're paying a higher premium price for it, because it has better technology built into it. But however, it's not a perfect TV. However, the TCL, it's a budget TV, and it's aimed for the budget consumer. It's not aimed for high-end premium. A high-end premium consumer is not going to even bother looking at this TV. Okay, a high-end premium consumer is going to buy that high-end Z90 or A1 OLED or the LG wallpaper OLED. Okay, he's going to put it on his wall and enjoy the best picture quality, period. All right. But my subscribers are not high rollers. Okay, they don't live in Beverly Hills. They don't live in Palm Beach. They don't live in Boca. Okay, they're not super rich. All right, so I know what they can and can't afford. Can't afford. So I'm aiming for something that's within a budget for everyday people out there. All right, so there you have it. There goes the video. Hopefully this kind of clarifies my thoughts and my opinions on both of these TVs. And this is why I don't like comparing the two, because they're obviously, this one's better. Like, what's the point? We all know the Mercedes-Benz is better than the Prius. Duh, of course. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.